Playa Nicuesa Rainforest Lodge is an environmentally sensitive lodge set on a 165-acre private preserve in the undeveloped Golfo Dulce region of southern Costa Rica. Reachable only by boat after a 45-minute flight from San Jose to either Golfito or Puerto Jimenez, the lodge embraces conservation and harmony with the natural environment, catering to travelers interested in ecotourism, nature, adventure, and sports. Playa Nicuesa is located within the lush rainforest of the Piedras Blancas National Park and fronts the pristine coastline of the Golfo Dulce. Owners Michael and Donna designed the lodge so it would have a minimum environmental impact while providing guests with very comfortable accommodations. Nicuesa is a place where people can learn about the rainforest, enjoy the rainforest, and learn about how they can help save the rainforest. Many people have contacted Michael and Donna telling them that after staying at Nicuesa and learning about the rainforest, they have become more conscientious consumers and are living a more sustainable lifestyle.
From a design standpoint, we wanted to make sure that the lodge and the cabin structures all incorporated what the rainforest is about. And so basically we have a seamless transition between indoors and outdoors. We have very little wall space. We have louver doors that open up and the wraparound louver doors that open up on the cabins and the rooms, and basically you have, that's your artwork. That is the scenery for your enjoyment. You do have a roof over your head so to protect you from the elements, but birds can fly through. You can have a butterfly, a morpho, flying right through the dining table.
When Nicuesa was under construction, Michael and Donna tried to think about the needs of their guests. Finding locations for the various buildings was done so that no trees had to be cut, and they were oriented such that the natural breeze off the mountains and the ocean would help cool the rooms. Solar panels were added and provide power for fans and lights.
And I think as part of the project you realize when we're building this, if you can make it to a high level construction that people are going to really enjoy them, and then they can focus on the activities, they can focus on the nature, and not so much worry about whether they're hot and the food parallels into that. They're always working to make sure people are well fed. They can't go out to a restaurant or down the street, so we work pretty hard to have an interesting menu and for people to enjoy that.
And enjoy they do. Great meals are served in an open dining area. Everyone, including the staff, all sit together, creating a family atmosphere.
And guests often say to us, the wonderful thing about Nicuesa is that we don't, there's not a big differentiation between us and the people that serve us. They're sitting at the table with us, they're sitting at the bar with us, they're enjoying not just the tours, but they're enjoying the beach time with us. So it's a family atmosphere, and we're kind of a homemade, handmade atmosphere.
Creating a friendly, comfortable atmosphere was the idea behind the main lodge building. It's a place where people can come and play chess, backgammon, or just lay in a hammock and enjoy the views. In the mornings, it's a great place to enjoy breakfast and do a little birding. Yoga is also offered here and makes for a great way to start the day. Staying true to their philosophy of minimizing environmental impact while providing guests a wonderful place to stay is evident in every aspect of Nicuesa.
Much of the construction of the lodge is of wood.
Guests are welcome to take a free sustainability tour and learn about how Nicuesa was constructed. The main lodge and rooms were constructed with 19 different types of wood, all of which were either previously fallen trees or farmed trees. The roof is made of recycled plastic soda bottles and banana bags, which are produced in Costa Rica. 20 solar panels provide the power for the lodge and room lights. The maximum number of people that Nicuesa can handle is 20, so privacy is more than an option. The tastefully decorated rooms have a Latin American feel and are separated from each other. Due to their open-air construction, fresh air is never shut out. They also make for a beautiful space to freshen up after a day of enjoying all that Nicuesa has to offer. There is no shortage of things to do at Nicuesa. Guests can go birding with knowledgeable and friendly guides. Kayaking in the pristine waters of the Golfo Dulce or along the mangrove forest of the Esquinas River creates memories you will relive until your next trip. These tours begin early in the morning, so there is a strong possibility that you will see marine life, like dolphins or rays. Although not a guarantee, it can and does happen. Nicusa and the property it was built on have a wonderful and rich history, revolving around, well, a very big mango tree and a guy named Tomas. Tomas has spent his life on this property and was born underneath that beautiful mango tree.
And he actually helped us site all of the trails, so he knew the path of least resistance. He knows the forest like the back of your hand as well as you can know the back of your hand, and so he's an amazing resource and a beautiful person inside and out, and has helped us tremendously create a sense of place here and a sense of history, and be able to really just be able to talk to what the property and the history of the property, not just the physical, but the history. And he grew up here. He was actually born under the mango tree, which is now where the mango guest house is located near. And so we preserved those trees, did not interrupt the growth of those. And his family is living out in between Golfito and San Jose, but they have come back here and visited. We had a 50th birthday party for him and had all his family here. So it was a great reunion for them and for us to be able to meet them and see the people that actually lived here for many years.
Tomas is now employed by Nicusa and loves his job as the lodge's main fish provider. In the tropics, people tend to get into the natural rhythms of the day. A perfect day at Nicusa begins early in the morning. The temperatures are comfortable. Activities and tours are getting underway. Some are going kayaking, some are going fishing, and some are going on a rainforest walk to see the amazing flora and fauna that can only be found in the tropics. As the day progresses, folks are returning from their adventures and lunch is served. After lunch, the Latin American lifestyle begins to take hold as the thought of a well-deserved siesta begins to sound inviting. Waking refreshed, it is now time for more adventure or just absorbing the sights and sounds from the comfort of your own deck. Spending time like this can also be a great time for families to get reconnected.
Another thing I've noticed is with the families that stay here, because we originally didn't think about the place being that much for families. We think it's kind of remote and everything, but we've had a lot of families, and they really love it. They're spending time with their kids and not, without TVs, without telephones ringing, and it kind of forces them to be together and do that. And I think they've really appreciated it. And even kids from whether it's Los Angeles or New York who are used to moving pretty quickly and doing things, they've come here and they've learned a lot about about nature and enjoyed themselves. And so I think that's really the message you want to get, that nature is important and preserving it, and
how these lessons not only apply here but in their everyday life, not in just building a home but in just whatever they're doing, what they're eating, what they're doing for their enjoyment during work, after work, what they do for their work, what they do for their profession, and what they can take away from here and hopefully continue with it, whether it be composting or recycling or taking on a passion for birding or something like that. That's something that we really encourage, and we are really excited to see when we get follow-up from a lot of guests about what's going on in their lives and we hear these stories. That's success for us.
Playa Nicuesa's goal is to provide guests with an experience that they will always treasure. Excellence, friendly service, high-end accommodations, educational opportunities, and unique, well-run adventure activities all combine to provide this experience while operating the lodge in the most environmentally friendly manner possible. Visit us on the web at www.nicuesalodge.com.